In this video, I'm going to go over everything I've learned from being in the photo booth rental business 10 years. So this is from someone that's experienced the business, that's seen the evolution, and I've been around hard times, and I know what I'm saying. So strap in, this is going to be a long video. One thing I've learned, and this isn't in any particular order, these are all gems. I'm not going to place these from ranking. So one thing I've learned is in the photo booth business, there are trends. Things that are super popular, that are new, or things that were popular in the past that become popular, right? We're talking about a trend. I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, but the 360 photo booth is absolutely a trend. It got really popular, a lot of people requesting it, you can make a ton of money, and I think now we're at a time where it's slowing down a little. A lot of people are noticing you're not getting as many 360 booth requests. So why am I bringing this up, right? I'm talking about trends. One thing I've learned is if you're going to chase a trend, get on the trend at the very beginning or very close to the beginning. So when it goes up, 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 you make your money when you joined the trend. You're going to make money until it starts to peak, and then you're going to notice less requests. And that is some huge advice, is jump on the trend early, because trends come and go and come. And one thing that will always be around is your photo booth. The machine that will take pictures. People take, you know, sometimes 100 to 200 to 300 photos for their event. And I can't tell you how many photos that we've created that people are going to cherish for decades, right? I have a photo booth photo from my grandpa and my grandma that was taken almost 40 years ago that I'm going to keep forever. My kids are going to have it, and they're going to probably show their kids, look at your great-great-grandma. It's insane. So just remember, don't chase trends incorrectly. I'm not saying you can't make money with these trends, but understand that things get popular, then they slow down. So always, right? Another thing that I've learned is always know that the foundation is the photo booth. You can also include some other trends like the audio guest book, which is like a phone. People pick up, they leave a message, and they put it down, and they're a bunch of digital voice files. These are trends. But again, the photo booth will always be around. And the reason why I did bring this up first is a lot of you that watch my videos are newbies, right? You're new to the business and you're not quite sure what kind of equipment to get. I can tell you either iPad photo booth or DSLR photo booth. Keep it OG, because this cannot be a trend. Photo booths will not be a trend. So other things that I have learned, and this is going to be a huge piece of advice here, is treat your business like a business and you'll get business-like results. If you're not giving your business-like attention, you're giving it a few hours here, a few hours there, don't expect the results. You can't just buy a photo booth, you guys, and just say, you know what, I'm expecting to make good money. You have to put the work in. Another thing that I've learned that's really helped my business is following up with leads. It's one of the most important things you can do. It's easy to get a lead. It's very hard to close a lead. And 95% of the time, you're going to have to follow up. So whenever someone reaches out to you to rent your photo booth, you don't just give them the price, right? Because if you just give them the price, they may not respond to you for 3 to 4 weeks. So constantly be following up with leads. You want to also, another thing I've learned that I wish I did sooner was make a very efficient website. Talking about straight to the point, easy to look at. I wish I didn't spend so much time worrying about logos and designs, because I don't think anyone's ever got a photo booth booking because they had a cool logo. This stuff is cool and it matters, but typically to just the owner. No one's looking at your logo saying, you know what, this is the company I want to do business with. So focus on things that are going to make you money. Also, another thing I wish I learned, this is huge, is don't be scared to invest money to get leads, because at the end of the day, a lead is going to grow, and leads are everything. I'm talking about putting money into Facebook ads, Instagram ads, Google ads. I didn't have a website, you guys, for the first 3 years of my business. And back in the day, you know, it wasn't such a big deal, but now I think it's necessary. It's easy to make a website. You can literally go to Squarespace, GoDaddy. They have pre-made websites to where you just change the photos and text. You can have a decent website in an hour, right? Another thing I learned in my duration of being in this business is don't be concerned about your competition to the point where it's going to hold you back or, you know, make you worry, because I see this every single day. People are just concerned that there's too many people in their area charging a low rate, or just too many people in general. You can do things differently, make your business stand out that they're not doing. And one way of marketing that eliminates your competition's price is networking. This is something I wish I did earlier on too. My business would be way further if I did this from day one. Network with venues, network with DJs, event planners, wedding planners, other photo booth companies. You can make friendships in this space to where whenever someone needs a photo booth, that person you network with is gonna recommend you to them. Think of them as salesmen that you don't have to pay. People that like you, that want to promote your business, they know you do good work, they like you. That is important. The sooner you do that, the longer your career as a photo booth owner will be. If you want to go far, go with other people, right? Your relationships that you start, the networking relationships, these relationships will pay you from the day you create them all the way until you either ruin that relationship or you or them stop being in the business, right? So that's what I say, it'll take you far. I have relationships that I built with venues that are 5 years old, 6 years old. I have relationships with DJs that give me work every single month that I've had for multiple years. If I were to go fast, that would be by myself, right? Running an ad or joining Facebook groups to get quick leads. As soon as you stop spending money on ads, you stop benefiting from those results because there's no more money, there's no more ads. Hopefully that made sense. So set yourself up too, and this is another thing I learned, you wanna set yourself up for the long term. And it's hard for a lot of people to make moves that are better in the long term because, you just got your equipment, you wanna make a quick buck, you're not kind of concerned about where your business will be in 2 to 3 years, but focus on the long term, that'll definitely be helpful. Another thing I think I wish I did sooner was create a Google My Business. It's like a Google social media for businesses. Just YouTube how to create a Google My Business and make one for your photo booth company. Also, make sure to add a ton of photos, a bunch of updates, ask for reviews there. That's another thing I wish I did from day one is ask for reviews. You will be surprised that Google will push your company profile if there's a lot of reviews, there's a lot of photos, and there's a lot of activity. Another thing I wish I did from day one is pick a better name for my rental companies. Also, I'm tying that in with Google SEO. That stands for Google Search Engine Optimization. It is a long-term play. Long story short, to just tell you what that is, it's basically having your website have keywords and links into it through other websites and blogs to where whenever someone types in photo booth rental Hacienda Heights, right, where's my area, that Google is gonna rank my website higher organically because I have good Google SEO. If you don't know what I'm talking about and you have no plan on doing this yourself, because I don't do it myself, we hired a company to do it. You can find one on freelancer.com, or you can find a professional team to help you with your Google SEO. It's a long-term play. It's not something that you get today and see the benefits for tomorrow. It's a long-term. And these are just some of the real things that I really wish I focused on. And I'm gonna leave you with one, because this will be a part 2 video. It's getting long. Another thing I wish I didn't waste my time making templates. I know this is hard for a lot of you guys to hear because you do them yourselves, but when you're starting off, you should not be spending 45 minutes making a template or an hour making a template. If you're new, you're better off hiring someone to make it for you. You can find people on Fiverr to do it for like $5, $10, but you need to be focusing your energy on building your foundation. And this is what I wish I did faster: getting your social medias ready, your Instagrams, your TikTok, your YouTube, your Google My Business, your LinkedIn page, everything, and your website. Get all of that ready and healthy. You want a healthy foundation, and that's what I say all of that is. Focus all of your time on that. Let the people make the templates for you. That 45 minutes that you would have spent making a template, you could literally post 15 to 20 posts on Instagram to make your Instagram look like you've been in business longer than 4 free events, or that you've been in business longer than a week or 2. So focus on that. And I'm not saying you shouldn't make your own templates. Definitely, if you want to save money, do that. But your time is better spent elsewhere. Just don't get too focused on that type of stuff, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you're interested in starting a photo booth rental business, I have a company called Photo Booth 101. We literally sell equipment just like this, iPad photo booths. We have these backdrops, printers, video training, mentorship, photobooth101.com. You guys already know, but thank you for watching. I will see you guys soon for part 2 of this video. Take care.